Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Richard and Alice. It's your boy Karagol Gaming, and you know how we do things around here. Okay, so let's see. Come on, Barney. I know you don't feel great, but come on. Let's trek along. Damn, Barney's at the end of his journey, mate. Here's what we want to do. I do believe. Because we have a lot of stuff in our inventory. And we should be able to do something at the workbench. In this little shed down here. Okay, so, baking tray, workbench. It worked. That should catch anything that falls from the vise. Right. Shells? Tray of gunpowder. One baking tray and one shitload of gunpowder should be a good makeshift explosive. Alright. Now, here's our second threshold, if you will. Our second branch. So, let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Done. Next! Back to the church. But I'm not trying to... hate you. If you recall, there was this mysterious box out here. Oh, well, there we go. We could use this to this. Okay. This should distribute my weight across the ice. Here goes nothing. We didn't have enough budget to, you know, do the animation, so... Got you. Got you. Alright, let's have a look. It's a single bullet. What an odd place to discard it. Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's loaded. That sound denotes that. Next, head back to the church. Mommy, listen, it's a robot man. What? What? Mission code 13182220. Alright. You fixed it. We don't have enough time for that. Yep. Alright, good. So, this is interesting. How about I use this on this? And then, I don't know, old newspaper, no, this one, put that there maybe. Why not? You don't know what I'm planning. There you go. And then, light that shit up. Yep, ish. Well done, Barney. Champion. That was scary, mummy. But it worked, Barney. You're gonna be okay. Let's see. How do you know? Barney? Mummy, I don't want to go down to the dark place. Huh. What do we have down here? If this is what I think it is, best not to think about it. Some kind of strange machine. Looks like a monitoring station of some kind. Enough of that. I need to find this medicine. Uh-oh. Whoa, shit. Hey, kid. Hello. What are you doing all alone here? Uh-oh. What's your name, son? Yorkie. Oh, God. Hey, look at this kid. There's hardly anything left of him. You okay, kid? My head hurts. He's coughing up blood. Where are your parents, Barney? My daddy, he's outside near the lake. Well done. Shit, he's gotta be one of the polar boys. Not so great. Okay, Barney, listen. I got a daughter about your age. Would you like to come and meet her? I think you two would be great friends. For his shotgun-toting daddy? Yeah. Uh-oh. Fuck this kid, D. And fuck you. We are dead men walking coming back here. Dead men walking. The Polars have no issue with us, York. Please calm down. Shit, yes, they have issue with us. You think they were just gunning for Caleb and Jake way back when? They see us around here. This kid reads a word. We're history. If you lay a hand on this child, York, I swear to God, I will rip your fucking head off, you piece of shit. Listen, Barney, can you do me a huge favor? What? Don't tell anyone we were here, Barney. We were just stopping by to pick a couple of things up, but we'll get out of your way now. No need to tell your daddy about us. And hey, you got some real artistic talent there. I draw better before, but... Barney, when I was about your age, whenever I got really down or felt sad or hopeless, my dad would take me to one side. Do you know what he would say to me? Can you just move, woman? He'd say, son, Brussels sprouts survive through the winter. Tomatoes turn to juice. Are you a tomato or a Brussels sprout? And I would shout, Daddy, I'm a Brussels sprout. That sounds silly. Sprouts are yucky. Aren't they just? There, see? That put a smile on your face, didn't it? Always worked for me too. Look after yourself, Barney. Maybe one day you'll get to play with my daughter. I think she would like that. Fucking don't touch my son. Don't fucking touch my son. What if he says something, boss? What if they know we was back here? Just leave it, York. He's not got long. We're done here. Mummy! Thank goodness, Barney. Are you okay? I'm okay, Mummy. The bad men were hit. I know, honey. They told you to shut the fuck up. And you are out here singing like a bird. What are you, Tekashi 6ix9ine? You just stay out of sight and I'll grab the medicine. We're almost through this. Okay. Let's just see. Junk, useless crap. Aha! Here we go. There's loads of the stuff. Thank God. Barney's going to be... Oh. Okay. Wait, what? Expired? Oh God. Oh God, please no. It's fucking useless. It's insulin. The medicine is insulin. 7 days since Alice's arrival. Richard, they're not coming. We need to accept that. And do what? Say our goodbyes, I guess. Maybe it's what we deserve. I'm not giving up. Nobody deserves this. Well, what then? We can't really just up and walk up out of here. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. At least you kept your sense of humor. Alice, I'm serious. We haven't endured everything we have just so we can freeze to death in a prison miles underground. We just haven't. It's not meant for us to end like this. There has to be a way out. You know, it doesn't work like that. There isn't some kind of grand design or a cosmic plan. Fate doesn't exist, Richard. We can and will die here. Accept it. No. there might not be no such thing as fate, but that's not what I mean. There are things I haven't told you. What? Well, this should be fucking interesting. If we can get out of here, out of these cells, I think I can get us out of here. That's a pretty big if, isn't it? What are you gonna do? Submit another support ticket? Asking politely this time? Sending your best regards? Maybe we should both go and hammer the emergency devices again. That ought to do it, right? Right? Alice, shut the fuck up for a second, let me think. Oh look, your dark side showing, is it, Richard? Maybe you should try rattling the doors a bit. Yell fire and hope everybody feel bad, right? That's it, fire! That's not it. I was being mean and sarcastic, Richard. I thought you might have picked up on that. Oh, no. Remember the handbook? Remember how it said emergency devices weren't appropriate to use in a fire? Yes, I looked, and it didn't say anything else about it. It was remarkably unfucking helpful. Why do you think that might have been, then? Because they haven't thought of it, I expect. No, because then they wouldn't have mentioned it at all. Think about what this place was really designed for, Alice, and think about who the notebook is for. They don't explain because they don't want us to know. And the rich bastards get to use this place afterwards, it'll be self-explanatory when it happens. So what are you thinking? Well, there's only one thing I can think of they would want to hide in the terms of emergency procedure. One thing that might encourage people to start fires. The cell doors open? Doesn't it make perfect sense? Kind of, but... Wait, so what? We just set our cells on fire just in case? First of all, how? It's not like we're allowed matches in here. And secondly, what happens if it doesn't work? We'll burn to death. Then we really won't be getting out of here. You've already resigned yourself to freezing and starving to death. I imagine fire would be quicker, so what's the harm? And we probably don't even need fire. Those things up on the ceiling? They're not heat detectors, they're smoke detectors. If we can create a little bit of smoke, that might be enough. And the how part? I don't know. That I need to think about. And suppose we do find a way. Then what? There's only one set of bars down. I told you, once we get out of these cells, I can handle the rest. I don't know, Richard, Alice, listen to me. For all these months, I've thought, no, I'll wait out my sentence after all. But you know what? You were right. What do you mean? People just do what they need to in order to survive. That's different. It's not, Alice. It's no different at all. If we stay in here, we die. If we don't, we'll probably live. We might as well take that opportunity. Survival of the fittest, Alice. That's all it is. So are you with me? Alright. Alright. Right then. There's gotta be a way to get some smoke on the go. Let me think. Some smoke on the go. There's a hole in it. Computer. We could try overclocking this shit. Let's have a look. Yeah, no. What's that? Bed. But seemed like, I think those are ice particles, mate. Shower. I've already had a shower. Okay, let's think about this. Wardrobe? Nothing. Maybe. Cup. Okay. I'm still here. Good. Okay. I have filled the cup with water. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, let's see. Think about this. TV. Fuck the TV. Hang on. There's another option. It's riskier, but... No, it'll be fine. I'll get us out. I'm sure of it. Now you want to do the computer thing? Because I can do the computer thing. Let's go do the computer thing. Okay. Bust a move. That's a fire. Richard? Richard, what was that? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just, Why aren't you opening? Richard, what the fuck have you done? We got a fire going, but, So you're saying your cell is on fire after all? Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Kind of. Okay. And the bars aren't opening. For fuck's sake, Richard. I knew this was a bad idea. It certainly seems that way. Can't you put it out? With what? A cup? I mean, with what, Alice? I have a small cup. A small cup of... a small cup? Suffocated. There's a hole in it. You really fucked it now, Richard. I can't get to the bathroom. Now half the lights have gone out. This is it. What? Nah, there's that detail right there. Can't believe I almost forgot this again. A few minutes later. Stop looking at me, Richard. I can't believe we're out. What were you going to tell me, man? What? You said there was something you needed to tell me. Did I? Yeah, you kind of did. Don't worry about it. It's not important now. We're getting out. We can see our families again. I bet Barney will be so happy to see you. He'll love hearing about your daring escape from a burning prison. And here's the thing. I know a place outside the zones, but it's safe. Some of my old squad are holed up there. Nobody knows about it, Alice. We got food, medical supplies, everything. We'll get our kids and just go, disappear. We can start a new life there, Alice. Alice? Richard, Barney's... What is it? What's wrong? There won't be a new life, Richard. No fresh starts. It's not that simple. You might be able to escape what you've done, but I can't. What are you talking about? Of course you can. We'll make it. We'll make it, Alice. Trust me. No, Richard, you don't understand. Such a brave boy. Barney, sweetheart, can you hear me? Barney? For fuck's sake, Barney, why are you doing this to me? He's been dead for quite some time, hasn't he? I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do, something I could give him, anything. Just a token gesture. But what? What can I do? Okay, so here is our third branch. You guessed it. You guessed it good. I know. The capital B or lowercase b on the second branch annoys me too. I know. Check this out. Are you cool? You want... Oh, he is alive. Barney? I have a toy for you here, mate. Here you go. Take it, bro. Okay. Do I leave? I think I'll leave. I'll come back real quick, Barney. I'll get you some insulin. I've never been religious, but I suppose if there's a time to give it a go... am I supposed to do? I just need someone to tell me. I don't know anymore. Oh god, look at me. I'm standing in a fucking weather situation or whatever this eventually was, just talking to myself. But the Lord will hear. Wait, who's there? You seem uncomfortable being here. I have good reason. A church is a safe place. It is a haven from the horrors that exist outside. In here, no one will judge you and nothing can harm you. I don't think the elements respect religion too much, nor do the gangs for that matter. And anyway, wasn't this place converted into a weather station? Ah, but you can find God's presence anywhere you choose. I don't believe in God. Hell. Phrasing. If I did before, I certainly don't now. I'm sorry if you felt like I was pressuring you to believe. That isn't why I'm here. Then why are you here? Just sitting in a confessional waiting for people to come by? I'm here because we're all in this boat together, sailing towards our destiny. I'm here because people need someone to be here. After all, you came. I sense a person who is desperate, confused maybe. You could say that. Come, speak with me. Nah, I don't do confession. I'm not a Catholic. I don't even believe... This isn't about Catholicism. This isn't about faith. And it isn't even about confession. To confess, you need sins. And is anything truly sinful anymore? Exactly, so come. There we go. Now, I hope you don't mind my asking, but I do prefer to address people by my name. You don't have to give me your real one, of course. No, it's okay. I'm Alice. Alice. So, Alice, tell me, what would you like to discuss? Who are you? What's your story? If this isn't about faith, are you even a priest? Why do you ask? Funnily enough, I have trouble trusting people these days. I'm a man, a survivor, just like you. Sometimes, when it's safe, I take walks by the lake or visit the graveyard. And that's all you do? No capturing, killing, nothing? No. Rest assured, I have no intention of doing anything like that, not unless I truly have to. There are people who would have you believe that they truly have to do that every day. They're scum, and I hate them all. But for all our differences, we're all the same, aren't we? We're just trying to exist for another day, see the sun rise in the morning, then see it set once more. But survival makes people do terrible things. Terrible is subjective. Of what do you speak? My son and I were held captive in a basement for days. We've been attacked. Just a few weeks ago, some men tried to take him from this very building. My partner was killed by a mob of men who were stealing from us. They took our food. We barely had enough as it was. I think I have a pretty good idea of what terrible means. Would you kill in order to stay alive? What? People are only responsible for their actions for as long as they are in control of a situation, wouldn't you say? I don't. After which point, we turn to our instincts to get by. We are but animals, Alice. We do what we need to do. So you would kill me now if, say, we had food and you were hungry. Yes. I would try to reason with you. I would see if we could trade. Most of all, I would invite you to share what I had, in the hope that you would reciprocate. And if I had nothing? Alice, you must understand, these are not times which we can afford to think for long, I assure you, though you are safe here. Do you come here often? To the church, I mean. I'm here quite a lot, yes, have been for a while. Since before it was a weather station? Around the same time perhaps, but for me it's always been both, not one or the other. I've worked here for a time. A religious scientist, huh? I believe the two can coexist. I am no fool, Alice. I don't dispute the systems that have delivered to us all these years of snowfall. I don't believe it to be a punishment from above as many do. I believe it is something we have to do our best to cope with. So what, you're trying to turn this place into a church again? Well, as I say, my belief is that science and spirituality can exist side by side, and sometimes people come and I do what I can. I can watch the snow, I can observe the weather, the way it changes subtly, but substantially enough to make a difference, the temperature, the wind. And when I'm not doing that, I can pray. I can help others who are seeking guidance, or just conversation to pass the lonely hours. For all the mess here, it really is a beautiful little building. I have to say, not too grand, just right, feels homely somehow. I've always thought the same. It's one of the reasons I enjoyed it when my work brought me here. In fact, it always felt homelier than where we actually housed, a building up the way on the other side of the woods. Polar's territory? That building, and this place too, have seen some nasty things in their time. But then, it's all about survival, about seeing another day. I guess we could talk about the weather. It sounds like the biggest cliche in the world, but I suppose it could be pretty apt. Unlike many, I never tire talking about the weather. How did all this happen? How could we have missed it? For all the technological know-how that we have, and for all the scientific advancements we've made, there are still things we miss. In fact, the weather has always moved in mysterious ways. Humanity used to believe it was sent from a higher power in order to praise or punish us. Today, we know otherwise, but in many ways, it's almost like a god in itself. It has the power to give life and to take it away. It's funny to think, isn't it, that some parts of the world are uninhabitable because it's too hot? At least I assume that's still the case. Yes, as far as I know, acres of blistering desert so parched that nothing can survive. I suppose we have it lucky. Luck isn't a word I would use right now. My son, he's Go on. He's sick. Like really sick. He needs medication so badly, but at this stage I don't even know if it would help. And I mean, you don't have any, do you? He's so unwell. Do you know where I might find some medication? You must. You help people, right? That's what you do. I need help. Help me! Right? Alice, I'm very sorry. But I don't think anyone has seen any kind of medication for months now. And if you could source any, where do you think that would be? Simply lying around on the floor for anyone to pick up? The gangs have monopolized it. You pay hundreds for a single pill. No one has that sort of money. Well, quite. Oh, who am I kidding? It's hopeless. He's going to die. He's already dying. What am I gonna do? We're all each other has, and he's in so much pain, you can tell he can't move, he can't speak, all he does is sleep or moan in agony. I can't take it anymore. But then, what would I do without it? Surely, though, you've coped with loss before. What the fuck? This is different. This is my son! How old is your child, Alice? He's 5. Why do you laugh? If he were here, if he could speak, he'd be telling me off right now. 5.5, he would say. Ah, children and their pedantry. Especially when it comes to months on their age. So he's 5.5. Is he aware of what's going on? Or rather, was he? Before he became unwell. Barely, or maybe, I don't know. He must have had an idea, but I always tried to protect him from the world. He was born into a world that was rapidly going to shit. By the time he could form memories, everything was completely fucked. He barely remembers his dad. For most of his life, we either lived in a horrible, dirty shelter or we were homeless. I often wish I'd never brought him into this world. Hell, I've even wished I could take him out of it. I can't think like that, can I? It's natural. It's natural for a mother to want to protect her child, even if it would mean doing something unthinkable. No one can tell you how to deal with this, Alice. It's one of those things in life you must work out for yourself. But, and I know you don't believe, but I'm not pressuring you to do so. I know God will help you make the right choices. Actually, you know what? I would rather go. I'm sorry, I just need to get the fuck out of here. Very well, tell me. If you do not wish to speak with God, is there anyone you could speak to? Since Barney got sick, no, there's no one. Except my partner, I suppose. Barney made me talk to a grave a while ago. It's not even his. Barney doesn't know that, but I just wanted to help. And did it? Did it what? Help? Him? Probably. Me? No, actually, I don't know. You know what? Maybe it did. Perhaps you should talk to your partner now. I am a firm believer in the value of family. Your partner will always be the person from whom to seek guidance. Maybe you're right. Thank you. You are very welcome. Alice? I am not here to tell you what to believe. We have a free will for a reason, and your views are just as valid as mine, or anyone else's for that matter. You should always follow those beliefs. However, I hope that you might take some solace in knowing that I will be praying for you. And I do believe, even if things seem bleak or if they become unfathomably hard to handle, that there is someone looking out for you, someone guiding the way. I wish you the very best of luck. Hey. Christ, I feel stupid. It's not even you down there. I don't even know if you got a proper fucking burial. I'm sorry. We couldn't exactly stick around. I don't know who's really down there. This whole place is full of unmarked graves. I suppose it doesn't matter. Oh? What? Holy sh... I need a fucking drink. Hold on. Okay. I believe you said his name was Mark. I miss you so fucking much. Not a day goes by when I don't. Why did you have to be so goddamn brave? Why did you have to go and do the right thing? Why can't it have rubbed off on me? If you were here right now, you would put your arm around me and tell me your plan. You knew what to do. You always did. Hell, if you were here right now, maybe this wouldn't have happened at all. Barney wouldn't be sick and we wouldn't be stuck here in the middle of this fucking power play between God knows who. This is all your goddamn fault, you know? You always had things sorted, always knew the best way to go forward. The world no longer has a place for people like you, Mark. It's just chaos these days. Maybe it's better that you're not around to see it. I should have never been a mother, should I? You always said to me, Alice, it'll be fine once it comes along, stop fretting. Well, that turned out well, didn't it? You couldn't make this shit up. You were always my rock, always telling me everything was going to be alright, that I would do okay, that I would be a good mother. And you know what's the worst part? The worst goddamn part of all of this? I know exactly what you would say if you were here. You would tell me I'm stronger than I think, that I don't give myself enough credit, that I'm far too hard on myself. You always did that. Looks like I finally proved you wrong, huh? It doesn't feel like a victory at all. Mark, our son is sick. Really, really sick. I tried to help him. Christ, I fucking tried. And I'm sure some of this is my fault, but look at it. Look at the state of this fucking world. If it hadn't been pneumonia, it would have been something else. I found medicine, but it was no good. The only people around for miles are mercenaries and murderers. There's nobody left to turn to. He's suffering, Mark. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I can't stand to see him like this. Do you remember? Early in our relationship, my depression came back. I was going to take my own life. You came over unexpectedly that night, found me there, pills in hand. Do you remember what you made me promise? That no matter what, I would never give up on myself again. That I would keep living for you, for myself. For the first time in years, I feel like breaking that promise. But then I remember your face that night. I remember how I broke your heart, and I can't. And then I look back at Barney, and I see that special, amazing, wonderful life that we created together. And I look at him now, and he's suffering, Mark. He's not going to stop suffering. I don't know what I can do to stop it. You know, you always knew. What the fuck should I do? I don't know what to do. What do I do, Mark? Answer me, you fucker. Answer me. So this is how it is. This is how it ends, huh? Barney? Barney, how you feeling, sweetie? Oh God, oh Christ. Barney, sweetheart, you're Mummy's brave, fierce lion. You made me happier than anything else in this world. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry I brought you into this hell. You deserve better, Barney. We all did. Barney, I love you very, very much. Alice, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I've had a long time to come to terms with it, but maybe you understand why I've lost hope. I understand, and I'm sorry again. I've come so far, though, Alice. I guess the least I can do is make sure you don't screw up getting us out of here. Wow. This is not how I remember it. Oh, holy shit. Okay. I think we're gonna go on a little while longer because we're at the end of the game, or the first ending at least, so... Hey, Alice. Yeah? Something's been bugging me. This family photo, when I first showed you it, you looked taken aback. Like you were really surprised or something. I did? Yeah, I mean, I'm just making things up. I don't know. I said your family was beautiful, if I recall correctly. Was there something else, though? Richard? Let's just get out of here, alright? Well, alright. Interesting. Let's see if he's got anything useful in his pockets. What's this? A pocket mirror. Not quite what I was hoping for. I guess he liked taking care of his appearance. Uh-huh. Laser beam. Use that on the laser beam. Computer. I have no idea to even log into this thing. Any ideas, Alice? How the fuck should I know? Fair enough. Got a brick right here. Think very carefully before you do anything with that, Richard. Yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure? Hold on. What the fuck? Unit of lights. Computer. What the fuck do we have here, bro? Pocket mirror on keypad. I mean, you could guide it, bro. I wasn't expecting you to give it to her like that, but sure. Will we get like, I don't know. Break the glass. Oh, wait. Pocket mirror. I thought it was a key card. 4 pieces. 4 fucking pieces. Alright then. Let's see what we got. Really, Richard? Putting mirrors over the lasers? I thought that only worked in the movies. Not at all. It's a perfectly logical solution. Careful now. Alright. 1 down, 3 to go. How did you... Shit, what was it? I only need 1. Richard? What are you talking about? Okay, alright. Don't freak out, alright? I need to tell you some things. I'm listening. Alright, look. That place I mentioned before I put myself in here, I had a bit of a deal going down. Just something that would make life a tiny bit better for a lot of people, but it went slightly south. I gave myself up so I could lie low until all of this blew over, right? There are people on the outside working on it. Everything is fine, don't worry. But we had a man on the inside in this place. Are you fucking shitting me? No. The plan always was, if I needed to get back out, it wouldn't be too hard. A carelessly unlocked cell, a hack of the keypad, nobody would ever be able to point the finger. This guy had been feeding us access codes for a while. Why? Well, we did deals with this place too. We're actually not far from the storage bunker. It just made things easy if we could slip in and out unnoticed, you know? He would radio the codes, sometimes we'd come and trade supplies. So naturally, when I had the opportunity to turn myself in, it was a relief to know there was a friendly face waiting for me in case I did need to get out in a hurry. Wait, so this entire time you've been in here on your own volition? Oh yeah, I had a fucking TV, love. I mean, I wanted to face up to what I've done, but it's a safe space too, you know what they say. The safest in the world. What the hell is this deal you're talking about then? It's not important really. I'll explain properly when we're out. Just supplies and things. Trading. I mean, Christ, it's not like government bothers anymore, right? Uh-huh. Okay, fine. Punch in the code and we'll get out of here. Okay, so here's the thing, right? There's a security exploit in this particular lock system. The way it caches the memory, it's possible to make it so any previous access code works. It's pretty fucking simple. Alright, so do it. Well, that's the problem, right? I don't recall any of the access codes. It was alright when there was someone else here I could have asked. Okay, so we're stuck here. Now hold on now. They're only 8 digits long, only. I must be able to remember one of them. Think, Richard, think. Why is this broken? Give me the photo. What? Just give it to me. No, why? I don't think you're in any position to be questioning me, are you? Alice, please, this is all I have. Relax, I'm not going to destroy it. I don't understand. Okay, let's have a look here. 1318220. Just shut the fuck up and unlock the door, Richard. I'm sick of this place. How long? Just fucking do it. We're free. So what now? We should probably talk. We've done a lot of talking, don't you think? Maybe too much. I don't want to talk right now. I think we should. I know. Alice, you seem okay. I mean, I understand, but come on, we're out. I know where we are. I know how to get to safety, and we can work out what to do from there, you know? I know, Richard. It's just like I say. What now? Back to surviving? Barely making it? Back to doing all those awful things that we have to do to survive? Alice, listen. When I was a kid, a really young boy, whenever I used to get really down, when I'd feel really hopeless, my father would take me to one side and ask you, are you Brussels sprouts or tomato? Fuck. Fuck! You must think I'm a terrible person. I don't think you're a terrible person, Richard. I think the world is a terrible, awful place and people do terrible things. That isn't what I expect you to say. I didn't think you would understand. I understood. It's crazy, isn't it? How two lives can collide like snowflakes falling in the wind? Chance encounters, fate, or coincidence. I don't believe in fate at all, you know that. Neither do I. It wasn't how it must have looked. It really wasn't. The people we took in, they wouldn't have survived by themselves. The Polars, they may not have been the nicest people, but they were providers. They gave them clothes, food, shelter. It could have been so much worse, a lot worse. And by dealing with them, by trading with them, hell, we helped a whole lot more than we could have done otherwise. So that's how you see it, huh? You took away their choice, Richard. They starved to death, you know, upstairs. What chance did they have then? That wasn't my fault. God, Alice, you don't understand. I had no choice. It wasn't long after that day in the church, I got tired of running. I turned myself in. I want to make up for what Jake and Caleb had done. And in the process get clothes, food, shelter, imprisonment, safety. Sounds fucking familiar. Don't try to paint this as a self-sacrifice, Richard. You were hiding from the mess you caused. You don't understand. If you say so. It was for Sarah. For Sarah and Joss. The Polars. They made sure my family was taken care of like properly, alright? None of this forage medicine, none of the scraps for food. They helped me get them into the zone. Christ. We all would have got into the zones. This one girl, Lucy, she was our ticket. Caleb and Jake, they fucked things up for a lot of people when they killed her. Did Joss know? Did she know what you had done for Sarah? Nah, she suspected. Sarah said some things after the guys did what they did. This guy showed up. This fucking guy, he was looking for Lucy. Before we got to him, he saw Sarah and he told her what we were. He told my little girl her father was a monster. It was over then. They took what I had provided and left. I deserved it. I know I deserve it. None of us deserve any of these. Nah, that's right. You don't deserve this. Barney didn't deserve this. Barney, Richard, when you say you got to him, I tried to talk to him. I tried to explain. Lucy would have been safe if only he had listened. The Polars aren't bad people, Alice. They're just men and women like you and me doing what they have to do in order to survive. This whole world is chaos. I wonder about that sometimes. Everything is so chaotic, but we were brought together, our lives intertwined, we were given a second chance. Is that why you brought me here, Richard, for a second chance? So what, you'll keep me safe? I can be your bargaining chip? What? Alice, it's not like that. I just want to make everything right. Oh, sure, you big, brave men and your desire to right all the wrongs of the world, no matter how many people get hurt in the process. Can you change the weather, Richard? Can you help the people you left to starve? Can you bring Barney back? Don't talk to me about making everything right. I'm sorry. You know me, Alice. You know I'm not a monster, right? Richard? Yeah? Before whatever comes next, before we decide how to proceed, can I ask you one thing? Sure. Can I say goodbye? Oh. Whew. I was imagining something else entirely. I still have no idea who's really buried here. It was, I don't want to know. I'm sorry. In the end, it didn't change anything. Does it really matter where you're rotting? The earth will swallow you up no matter where you are. Alice. Hello, sweetheart. I know Mummy hasn't been to visit in a long time, and I'm sorry. I hope you're okay now, Barney. I hope you're warm and not sick, and that you're playing with Daddy. I hope the sun is shining and the snow's all melted and you're looking down and... Hello? I love you, Barney. I love you so, so much. I always will love you, and I hope you've forgiven me. Mummy will come back and see you soon, Barney. I promise. I can't believe it was there. I can. How many bullets? Just the one. Better than nothing. I thought she was gonna shoot him. Let's go someplace warmer. I'm tired of the snow. We probably have a lot to talk about. Damn, bro. There's something I want to say before we go any further. Yes? I want you to know, I didn't get you to tell me your story because I want to find out how much you were aware of. At least, not mostly. I know. I'm sure it must look like that. Like, it must look like as if I simply wanted to find out how easy it would be to get away with this, as soon as I realized who you are, but I'm not like that. I know. I did terrible things. We all did. And I'd say I could never forgive myself, but I can't. The rules have changed. Everything has changed. I didn't want those. I didn't want those people to die. In my own way, I was trying to help them. It would have helped them. I know you believe that. You do? I just want you to know one thing. What do you think the Polars were doing with those people? I know what they were doing with them. They were putting them to work, but they gave them clothing, shelter, safety. I went there sometimes and I saw some of the people who were handed over and they were happy, Alice Christ. They were actually happy. Some of them even thanked me. And some of them did not. No, some of them didn't. Some of them were separated from their families, from their loved ones. But the polars don't hurt them, Alice. They just make them work. They just use the sick ones to secure places in the zones. They're not a gang of renegade outlaws. They're just people, just families themselves. Men, women, children, people like you, Mark and Barney. But they're a gang. They kill people. They defend their territory to the death. Think back. Back to when Mark was alive. You lived in a commune, right? With other families? How many times did you kill to protect your own? We never took slaves. We never forced people to stay. And the polars do. And I've been complicit in that. And I lay awake every single night asking myself if I was doing the right thing. And do you know what I eventually decided? What's that? There is no right and wrong anymore. I can agree to that. Listen, Richard. Yeah. Soon, we'll go our own ways. But, no buts. That's the way it has to be. Not now. Maybe not for a while. But one day soon. And you're gonna let me take what I need from your storage. And then you're gonna let me go. Okay. But before then, I want you to know one thing. What's that? I never thought I would say this. The moment I saw the photograph, when I realized who you were, I wanted to kill you. But then, as time went on, I appreciated having you around as a friend. I probably don't deserve that. You probably don't. Can I ask one more thing? Sure, anything. That day, Barney, well, you know. Was it you in the confession booth? Honestly? Honestly. I thought you were making that part up, so it wasn't you. Nope. Thank you. Barney seemed like a lovely boy. I know I only met him briefly. He was. Is there anything else? I don't think so. We should get going. We could sleep here tonight, but the storage vault isn't far. York will be there. Do you think we'll need this gun? I don't know. We might do. Yorkie changed. We all have, I think. It's a dangerous world out there. You never know what people are gonna be capable of. You know what, Richard? Sometimes, just sometimes, it feels like this is the way it always was. Like nothing changed at all. My lord, I've been drinking so much water playing this game. There's a lot of conversation, a lot of, can I ask one more thing? It's good. It's a good game. It's a nice little bite-sized project in my opinion. This episode has gone on for so long, but yo, it is what it is. We're not completely finished yet. We got a couple of maybe I'll do one mega episode after this and cover the rest of the endings. We'll see. I mean, it depends on how much final boss Andy Payne. We'll see how much dialogue there is and how long each ending takes. But yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. Anyway, I would like to hear your thoughts about this game if you've played it. If you have any tips of similar games, feel free to let me know, and I will put them to the list. Owl Cave, well done. I'm out of here, man. Love y'all. Deuces.